What's up, guys? It's Captain JC here out of the Tampa Bay area, and I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on the boat just so you guys know what to expect and to show you what kind of gear I've been using over the past couple of years. So starting with this boat, this is a 1994 Florida Fisher. It is a 19-foot boat. It's a half tunnel hull, so it gets really shallow. We also have that paired with a 112-volt trolling motor. This allows us to get around and super shallow, super quietly, lets us get up to the fish. So walking back a little bit further, we've got a big hatch for personal storage. All your bags, anything you want to keep safe and not wet can stay in here. We've also got all the safety gear required inside this hatch. Going to the console and the helm area, we've got a 30-gallon live well. This will keep alive plenty of bait for the day. A lot of the times we're using a full live well full of pilchards and pinfish, so it's a must to have this. Going to the cooler, we've got a 45-quart cooler on board. This will house all of the cold water, snacks, drinks as needed. It's got a pocket at the top to keep stuff away from the fish. It's also perfect for storing catches. So this legal flounder here was a perfect example, but we will be eating good later. But we're walking back to the boat now, and we've got my gear bag. This is kind of my grab and go. This has all the essentials in it. Starting with the titanium pliers from toadfish. These are great for getting in some of those toothier or just further hook down the mouth kind of hookups. But moving on as well, we have the stowaway cutting board. This is great because this allows me to clean people's catches at the marina. In our county, we don't have any fillet tables, so it is great having one on the boat. Paired with the folding fillet knife by Toadfish as well, allows you to clean up fish with ease. All the hooks, weights, different sizes are in this little tackle box, as well as having some leader and lures in here as well. One of the nicest things is having a variety of fillet knives, because we do catch different size fish, and certain fish are definitely smaller to fillet and a little bit harder, so having every size can help. We've got the 5, 6, 7, and 8-inch knife in there as well. One of the most handy tools for me on this boat would be the fish grippers. If I can get them out real quick. The fish grippers really come in handy. These are fantastic for kids in particular. Anything with a little bit of teeth, kids don't usually like to grab, so a lot of times I like to use these grippers. Nice little lanyards, you don't lose it. And then, of course, during the summer months, it's good to have a pair of shears. These are a little beat in. They've been through a lot, but they still work. They're a great addition. Cutting up pinfish, threadfin, whatever it may be for cut bait, these are an absolute must-have. Moving on from my gear bag to the back of the boat, we do have enough seating for 4. There's 2 here, 1 here, and 1 on the front. And with the 2 power poles, we're able to position pretty quietly without having to move around, without making a lot of noise. So having 2 power poles really helps. And then I have the 150 Mercury 2023 motor. From the back of the boat, we're going to move on. We have the rods and reels that I use. I'm going to start with heaviest on a daily usage. I'm going to start with the heaviest ones first. So these are the older model of the 7'6" Carbon Elite series. This is a bread and butter for a lot of mangrove fishing. You know, whether you're skipping whitebait up in the mangroves or cutbait up in the mangroves for redfish, this power knob has been a real game changer for getting those bigger fish out of the trees. These are the new Carbon Elite series. This is the 10 to 20, 7'2" medium heavy rod. These things are just great for almost about everything. Whether that's live bait, cut bait, really doesn't matter. They sling baits far, super lightweight. You can tell they cut out a lot of heft from the other ones, but super easy to use, lightweight. Love those things. A lot of the times this is the go-to for live bait. I like these a lot for sheep's head and trout fishing with live bait. This is the 7'2" medium. If I could only have one rod out of all of these to fish everything that I do, it'd be this rod, definitely. But it is an absolute staple in my arsenal for sure. So then obviously this is still the older model, but this is the 6'8" medium light. This is one of the most fun rods to catch redfish, trout, sheep's head, really anything. It is so incredibly sensitive. I love this, and the newer ones have super sensitive tips, so you can feel pretty much every little bite. And this is really a great sheep's head rod in my opinion, as well as throw in smaller, lighter live bait. So then lastly, I have my console station up here. This is going to house all my electronics, with side scan, down scan, all that. All my controls for the power pole and trolling motor up there as well. One of the biggest things I always carry on the boat, really anybody can have one of these, is the LED stowaway light by Toadfish. So everybody knows wiring and saltwater do not go together. So when these nav lights, every once in a while, you'll notice a little bit flickering. You know, it's just a part of living on the water and having salt water get in. But these are a great alternative to if your light goes out. This has the red and green feature. So it is very bright out right now, but you can kind of see how red, you know, that navigation light is pretty much spot on for the red. And you can stick this anywhere. So if you need to, just like that, it's ready to go. Nice to have a backup of that for sure. That is pretty much it for the walkthrough of the boat. If you guys are in the Tampa Bay area and you guys are looking to do some inshore fishing, I specialize in redfish, trout, snook, and I'll put you guys on the fish. Give me a call or check out my website at jcfishincharters.com, 443-282-4291. Looking forward to seeing you guys out there. Thanks.